All right, we here. Let's wait till everyone gets up in here. Hey, GSN, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. What's up, man? Glad to have you here. So right now, I'm still waiting on more price action to let me know what's going on. Right now we're... yeah, let me turn that off. Alright, guys. What is my win rate? Man. I'm profitable, okay? I do enough. It's pretty good. I definitely win more than I lose, and my wins are always bigger than my losses. And I do take losses just like everyone else, but... Morning, brother. Morning, brother. Mad Cats, morning. Glad to have you here again. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's fucking go, baby. Let's find that setup. This market better give me that FVG, bro. It better give me a setup. If it doesn't, I'm smashing my laptop, okay? Alright, no, guys, I'm joking. The market doesn't owe me shit. It wants my money. Hey, Alex, glad to have you here. Guten Tag. Daniel. XRP, it's going good, man. How about you? What's going on with you? Alright, let's see. Let me dive into price action here. So far, we disrespected discount arrays that I was outlining prior to me live streaming. And so basically, if we take this little devil here, it's midnight opening. We traded above that. Okay, midnight opening. We had a little like run down, repriced to the new week opening gap, ran away from that. We took out buy stops here. We have SMT going right here with the NASDAQ. Good old NASDAQ. I don't trade that shit. I don't like NASDAQ. And here, it's a little ugly. So basically we didn't take out this high here, but NASDAQ we did. Let me go back. See that? This high right here, we took it out there. So 24 watching, man. Hey, I like the energy. Let's go. Let's go, Destin. But yeah, this isn't the greatest morning to be pushing it because I can frame a short and a long right now. So yeah, you see we're respecting the new week's opening. Let's see here. Here we have a LTH. Long-term high. Took this as buy stops. This was a intermittent term high. Then on the short side, we have this daily time frame level. Long term, nope, not HL. Long term low. And let's go to that regular trading hours. Obviously, we're in a discount relative to that. We opened at a premium right here, back down to a discount. And now we want to see if we're respecting those. And so far we are. We got a nice little bounce there. Bounce. Let's see. Pretty much the same shit with NASDAQ, so yeah, I don't really need to look there. The only problem, I was looking primarily for shorts, but the only problematic thing is the dollar on the daily time frame. We could be drawing lower into this candle right here. That's the only thing. So if we do that, obviously we're gonna go higher. Like I said, I can frame both directions right now, so. And honestly, if I had to guess right now, I would say we're a Wednesday high of the week is in the cards. Might be attacking these highs right here. Twitter notifications. These highs right here. You like that trend line? Oh yeah, alright, as soon as it bumps this line right here, look, as soon as it bumps that line, I'm going short, baby. No, I'm kidding, I'm not actually gonna do that, but alright. So we might be looking for longs here, but I'm waiting. I'm not impatient. So if we look at the daily range here, once again, we're wicking aggressively off of these discount arrays. That's a good indication for strength. And once again, this right here is our significant low. And if this is broken, we're probably gonna end up going below this low as well. So yeah, 10 a.m. news driver. Yep, that's primarily what I'm. I probably should have mentioned that in the beginning. That's primarily what I'm waiting for. 10 o'clock. What price is doing doesn't really matter that much if time doesn't align with that. So, I mean, people jumping in, see the 9:30 opening, it like trades lower, trades back up into this gap. They're probably just jumping right in, going short right there, which is not. It's not a good idea, buddy. So obviously, trading into this old gap. It wasn't filled in the whole way here, so it's always a victim. It's always a possibility to be reclaimed. And it only overshot that to hit this little OB. Or this supply zone, as others would call it. Okay. By the way, only for visual representation purposes, I have a paper account locked and loaded here. Fresh 50,000. It's only for visual representation purposes. I'm not looking to build up another paper account. So yeah, anyone watching, hit that fucking like button. If you were here yesterday, I gave out a free signal. I waited to find a high probability setup, found it, and seems others caught that. As well as my first live stream too, I gave out a good signal as well. So I'm 2 for 2 so far. I'm looking to go 3 for 3, but like no promises, okay? Yeah, so right now we're expecting discount raise. That doesn't mean anything yet because we're not at 10 o'clock. Once again, I can frame both like a long and a short right now, so that means what? We're low probability, and that means what? Don't want to be pushing the button. You're also going to get your fucking ass handed to you, right? So right now, I believe, yeah, we just hit the very bottom of this order block right here. Come on. Got my cat here. Look, I'm about to give them some free signals. Yeah? About to make them some fucking money. Yeah? Alright, yeah, so we got 13 more minutes here. 38 people watching, man. I even forgot to send out the tweet link again. Didn't even send out the link, and I got 38 people in here. I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm just gonna send out the link real quick. Give me a sec, and I'll be back. Copy link. Boom. All right. Twitter is the only social media I use, by the way. If you want to contact me for whatever reason, you can go to my Twitter at GeekayTheTrader. Okay, so we have this gap. See, it's wicking off there. The only problematic thing, I said we're respecting discount rates here. The only problematic thing is these lows being almost equal. There's a lot of traders out there that think just because there's equal lows, that means price has to trade down to them. That's not the case at all. A lot of times, obviously, we're targeting that. But the thing is, think about it. Equal lows, they have to form sometime. Like, how do they form? They form and it gets traded away from. And then later on, we can target those. Like, just because there's equal lows doesn't mean price is going to trade to them right away. Like, it might not even trade to it, like, days later. So, and that's engineering liquidity. So, I mean, they got to set it in place sometimes. Why do you think retail makes money off this sometimes too? I mean, they could be buying right here, and I would never do that, but personally, because that's not my style. But if that's your style and you're making money with it, salute, brother. AZ, hey, I'm glad to have you here again, buddy. What's up, dude? So anyone that's just joining, prior to this live stream, I can frame both sides of the market. So, literally, if you want to know if the markets are low probability versus high probability, all you have to do is get framework for both sides of the market. And if you can frame both, low probability. If it's mainly just one side you can frame, that's high probability. Simple. Sample. So yeah, the opening range is going to be in place soon, which is that 9:30 opening range. Usually concludes by like 10, which is what I'm waiting for the news. What's good, bro? Glad to have you here. Success for you. What's up, dude? Okay, so once again, for whoever is just now joining, 42 42 people in here. Let's go. Be ready for some heat once we get some good price action. 950 macro. Oh, Augustin Rodriguez. I wouldn't be considering that today because we have a high impact news at 10 o'clock. So the algorithm likely will not utilize that macro. So yeah, we're rejecting off of I don't like using that word, rejecting. We're respecting these premium rates right here, and then we're also respecting discount rates. So look, there's like two, it's like a little whipsaw. Like, you really want to be trading this? Hell no. It's 50-50. I mean, you might as well just flip a coin, and then whichever lands, go short or long based on that. So that would be the equivalent of trading right now. Okay. All right, so this is taken out as liquidity, so I can move this over here. That, and then if this stays intact, this would be our another intermediate term high, and then if we trade below this low, then we could be reasonably targeting this low here. Ideally, I want to see a meaningful move once we get to 10 o'clock, though. Kabamo, hey, you've been in every one of my live streams. Appreciate you for being here. Let's go, baby. These markets better give me a setup at 10 o'clock. If it doesn't, better. Some people have that mentality. They think the markets owe them shit. It doesn't. So yeah, we have an opening range right here. Let's see. So past, you look at 930, past 930, this is the low it made, this is the high it made. If it trades below this low, that's significant. If it trades above this high, that's significant. Yeah, success. That's what I was touching on earlier. There is a reasonable expectation for the dollar. I can frame a short in the dollar, so that would obviously mean we're going higher with ES. But once again, it's 50-50 right now, so I gotta wait for more info. I feel the uncomfortable. Bro, I appreciate your braveness. Yes, appreciate that comment. Okay. Hey, I'm uncomfortable in terms of I have to be patient right now, and there's a lot of waiting, and that's like the reality of trading. Because most of the videos you see out there, it's just sped up clips, and it seems like it's just like you get in and instant green profits, baby. No, that's not the case. The reality of trading is it's boring. A lot of the time you gotta sit and wait a lot, but when I'm doing these live streams, I enjoy myself, so that's why I'm doing them. I'm not getting paid, not making shit off of this. I'm just here to help. So yeah, let me take a look at NASDAQ. Okay, so NASDAQ, we shifted, got a market structure shift here. Trades down to this order block. These two down close candles, that's one order block. Once again, I'm not considering anything until 10. I've learned the hard way that you gotta wait until the high impact news drivers comes in, wait for the manipulation, and then everything after is what matters. Okay, so the opening range created a intermediate term low. Yeah, let's go, AZ. I think this is the most I've ever had at one time, 50. I mean, realistically, most of them aren't here to see me. They're just here to get like some signals. But I mean, I'm cool with that. All right, I don't give a shit. I'm not here for people to praise me and fucking look at me. So yeah, I want to say like what side I'm favoring right now, but I don't want to say that, like, I can't say with 100% certainty, so I'm just not gonna say it at all. AZ, I like the energy, bro. I love it. Strangers out here giving me support, man. That's what's up. Yeah, so let's go to the dollar index. Clearly it's already displaced lower. So here so we're in a premium. We're coming off of this premium array right here, and we can reasonably expect, I guess we are dipping a little bit into a discount, but it could reasonably go into this gap right here. So here, I'll take this off. This gap right here. But long term, I'm favoring shorts. Long term, I am bearish, so I like to keep that in mind. But things can change. I mean, price action. As a trader, you got to be willing to adapt quickly. You can't just fall in love with one side and be like, oh no, my bias is correct. Markets ain't gonna tell me shit. I'm right. He's wrong. Yeah, don't push it. The markets will lay your ass out if you do. Okay. So okay, 3 minutes till 10. Start the countdown. Oh shit. I'm kidding. I'm not nervous. Once again, we have these lows here. They could keep those intact and later on target them. I'm gonna erase this. We put this up here. Oh, I just spelled liquidity wrong. Oh well. Top. There we go. That looks better. So, I mean, I'm not saying we're going up there. That's just a reasonable target if the markets give us something. So, we are below midnight opening price, and we are below 9:30 opening price. You don't need an indicator to tell you that's oversold. What was your aha moment? My aha moment was after years of hard work. Takes a long ass time. 57 viewers. I think that's the most I've ever had. Appreciate everyone coming out here. We got 1 more minute till the fucking bell. Let's go. ICT just tweeted, very difficult read this morning. That's what I've been saying like the past hour, so it's good to see that I'm not the only trader saying that. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to see if we were still supporting these discounts. Discount arrays, obviously. I'm gonna put a little box here, see if we stay above the midpoint. All right, 10 o'clock. Let's go. Alright, so displacement higher. We are respecting the 5-minute gap. Okay, so you can put a light bulb there. This will be a market structure shift. That's not a trade idea at all. It could just whipsaw, go lower. Like, notice what we created right here within the gap, within the fair value gap. ITL. So we're getting meaningful displacement now. So far. Okay. So ideally, I want to see it. If it is going higher, I want to see it race above this 15-minute gap right here. This inefficiency, race above that, and like use it as some type of support, quote unquote. Right now it's wicking aggressively off of it. If you're looking at the 15. So yeah, look at the sloppiness here. I don't want to be trading in this at all. So let me erase that light bulb. Because yeah, all the back and forth, this isn't ideal. Just wait till them clean days, baby. Wait till them one-sided days. It's gonna be fucking taking candy from a baby. Nah, I don't want to say that, because the markets can humble you real quick, but you get the idea. It's gonna be a real fun live stream once we have real one-sided days. Giving y'all them monster moves for free. No ad revenue. Nothing. No. GSN, I didn't see your message. You can retype that if it was a question or something like that you want me to answer. If you guys have questions, just like wait like 15 more minutes or something, because I want to be focusing on price right now, because it's a difficult read. Surprisingly, Monday was a way easier read for me. Monday was a lot easier, so that's how I was able to give out that signal for free. I'm just looking at dollar right now on my phone. The TradingView app is very convenient. I don't know how well you can see that, because I don't have the greatest webcam. I'm just using the camera off my phone. But yeah, I only have one screen, so I got to use my phone. All right, so look, it kept this intermittent term low intact. Boom. These two up close candles are gonna work as one order block. So if you go to the 2-minute, see these two candles, they're gonna turn into one. Magic, huh? Well, I guess it's no, actually it's a wick. So will take me like 10 minutes to explain, but this would actually be a propulsion block, because we have an order block here, trades into that, two up close candles, order block, boom. So this would be a change in the state of delivery, but also we're taking out relative equal highs right here. So once again, midnight opening, traded above that to take out these stops, induce buyers. Where's that 9:30 opening? We're trading above the 9:30 opening right here. After this is the new week opening gap right here. We're trading up off of that, shifted above this swing high right here. Market structure showing bullishness within a gap. I told y'all, wait for them one-sided days. It's gonna be crazy. Because this right now, like, we literally had high impact 10 o'clock news. I mean, it doesn't even if I looked in the charts and didn't look at that on my calendar, I wouldn't even know. I mean, look at this. It's like low volatility, choppy, rangy. And we had a lot of movement in London session, so that is we can reasonably expect the New York Open to be a little choppy when you have a large range London. So, like I said, structure is showing bullishness. You can mark out this as internal range liquidity. You can learn more about that on your own, because once again, if I explain it, it's going to take like too much time while I'm trying to read live price. So once again, buy side above here, buy side above these highs right here. Let me go back. You want to see it dig through here. Let me mark it out. You want to see it dig through mean threshold of this order block right here. That little devil. If it's gonna show strength to the upside, it's gonna rush right through the midpoint here. And why the midpoint? Because the algorithms refer to midpoint, open, and high of order blocks. So I'm gonna take a look at the NASDAQ, because sometimes ES doesn't present a setup and NASDAQ does. So yeah, same thing, kind of sloppy. So yeah, we got to that mean threshold. You want to see it rush through that. So far, we are above this 15-minute gap. So that's a good indication that it wants to go higher. Once again, I can still frame both sides, so I'm not. You gotta be careful here. We do have these highs up here though, so that is a reasonable objective. In this green line right here, this is a daily time frame objective. I forgot to mention that. That would just simply be midpoint of this long wick right here. So long term, I am bearish, but it's reasonable to expect, now that we're at equilibrium, it's reasonable to expect like we can retrace, take out this high, fill in this gap a little more, and then continue lower. So the 4-minute, hell no. So it looks like it does want to go higher, go for the buy side up here, but there's no like high probability entry that I can pinpoint like I did yesterday. Let me check these comments. I'm trying to read price, guys, so if I'm not answering you, I'm sorry. Use tweet. Dow is lagging / weak. Alright, so let me go. I'm just going to look at the NASDAQ again. I mainly refer to NASDAQ. So yeah, relative strength. NASDAQ's going higher, of course. This could have been a reasonable entry on NASDAQ on the 5-minute, but once again, you see the like back and forth wicks. I don't like to trade in that. Once again, I don't have to place a trade. Like I don't need to trade every single day to be profitable at all. So, it would be ideal to get a trade today in front of everyone, but I'm not going to force it just because I have a viewership. So you want to see it respect to this gap right here. If it trades down to that. There we go. On a normal day, that would have been maybe a long, but today I'm going to have to, it's going to have to show me more. Your voice goes in and out. Wonder if it's just me. Yeah, see, look right here. Cedar, is it better now? You can hear me? Everything good? Sound is okay for me? Okay, good. See, look at that. Notice I didn't say go long right there. Look what happened. It rushed right through that shit. So, if we don't get a good setup today, guys, all right, sounds good for you guys. All right, good. If I don't outline and give you guys a free signal today, we could have a choppy AM session and then maybe a good clean PM session. But right now, as I'm saying this, we're getting meaningful displacement. So look, we took out the intermittent term low. That's significant right there. This is a very significant shift in market structure because it's the intermittent term low. Why? Swing low to the left, swing low to the right within this inefficiency on the 5-minute. So you want to see it rush through this. It kind of did, but you want to see the bodies get below that. So yeah, it might be wanting to go lower now. Notice I said if we want to go higher, it needs to rush through this mean threshold. Look, stops on the dime. So that might be a catalyst for us to go to my lower targets that I outlined. So let me take that off. Let's see. So here's our daily dealing range right here. We bumped up into a premium. We respected premium arrays, such as the gap with the bodies. Traded up into this gap, respected that. Mean threshold of the order block on the 15, we respected that. All good check marks right there. And what else? We're above opening price. So how many checks did we just check off? A significant amount. And let's look at the 930. Are we above 930? Yes, we are. I'm not signaling short or anything like that. This could be a reasonable short right here. But once again, since the choppy range bound, it's going to have to show me more. So this would be the only potential setup I could see right now. If you want short right here on the breaker, let me outline that. Yeah, see, it's already running. So if anyone caught that, let me know. Breaker right here, this candle respects that relative midpoint. So maybe if we get like another little shift and then a return to an order block or something, I can enter. But I'm not chasing price or anything. Like, I'm not gonna chase. What's the PM session time interval? So I always just put a vertical line right here at 1330, which is 130. So 130. And another thing I like to do that has helped me with my trading, give me better trade setups, is if we have a tough read on a day, it's tough to read, I'll mainly look for entries within the 5-minute because it's kind of hard to explain. But on lower probable days, the 5-minute, it gives more time for the markets instead of just being lost in the 1-minute. I'm not lost in the 1-minute right now, but the 5-minute has shown to give better entries on lower probability days. So we might be coming for these lows. Once again, this is what notice I didn't call this out yet, and I didn't call this out because look, maybe you would have thought this was along here, but it just rushes right through that shit. It's reasonable to see it, hang around a little bit, but then you want to see it rush lower. We traded below this gap, but the bodies are respecting it, so you want to see it disrespect that more. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, okay, this is the 15-minute gap, so you want to see it rush to this as well. So yeah, I think I almost want to say I'm favoring the downside, but I mean, once again, it's a tough read. I mean, if I look back, I even think ICT said he's having a hard time. So, I mean, I don't think I'm alone here. What the hell? Looks like he just got stopped out, I think. Alright, yeah, so I would be favoring the short side right now, I think. I want to say that. And then right here, this would be the London lows. The markets, that's a good draw on liquidity for the markets. The London lows. So, sell side. SSL. So ideally, you want to see it trade below here. Use this gap as resistance, quote unquote, and then shoot for this low. And then what could we expect past that? Let's get the measurement tool out, baby. Let's see. -1. So 394075. So basically, just they can reasonably be targeting this low right here. In short. So what do we outline here? We have a long-term high, intermediate term high, intermediate term high. So now it's more clear as of right now, as of market structure. And ideally, I want it to give me like some form of a 5-minute entry, opposed to a 1 minute like right here. Put my phone on the charger. Let me check the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat. Sorry, guys. Got to get the kids, G. You'll have PM session later, possibly. If I don't outline a clear cut, go short, go long, you can expect a PM session potentially. So, trades back into the volume. But look, like I said, you want to see it treat this as resistance, the old gap. So the volume imbalance right here. Trades up into this imbalance. Depending on your appetite this morning, you could go short right here and aim for the lows. Right here. Oh, shit. Let me take that off. So notice we respected premium arrays. We're disrespecting discount arrays now. So that's a clear indication that it wants to go for the 3 a.m. lows. Shorted. May the markets be ever in your favor. Deep Patel. I mean, once again, that's a reasonable short. Me personally, my trading plan, what leads me to tend to have profitable trades is I like to trade high probability, clear cut, one side, no crazy whipsaw like this. That's my type of trades right there. But if we do trade below these lows, there could be like a 1030 reversal come for these highs or something like that. Just like we saw yesterday, I outlined this buy right here around 10:30 a.m. I think it was. We had a reversal, went for opposing a raise. So we got 70 people up in this motherfucker. What's good, guys? What's going on? Whereabouts do I live? I'm not gonna tell you where I live. I mean, I live in Pennsylvania, USA. So yeah, look how lethargic price is right now. The old unexperienced self, the old unexperienced GK the trader would have went short right here, no hesitation. But over time, I've learned sometimes it can look like a clear-cut entry, but you got to keep in mind the higher time frames. Always. So yeah, the old GK the trader, he would have got short real quick right here in this breaker. Which, I mean, that's not a terrible short, but I'm just not seeing price giving me a clear-cut entry, and if I'm not getting that, I'm not fucking entering, and I'm not giving them my money. I'll take their money, but they're not taking mine. I'll take losses sometimes, yes, but they'll be small losses, which is a good counterparty to big wins. And I'm not talking about a shit ton of handles, because you don't need a shit ton of handles to get good wins either. So there's a lot of myths out there regarding trading. They'll lie to you. A lot of false expectations. That's why a lot of people lose money. So this could be seen as a Judah swing, 930 Judah swing. Once again, we went above the midnight opening, respected mean threshold of this order block. We're above 930 opening. These are all check marks for a price to go lower. But once again, once again, price is very lethargic, and I'm not liking that. See, look at this. See that back and forth? I don't like that shit. If it gives me a 5-minute entry, yeah, I'll enter. Oh, okay. So right here. Right as I said it. Okay. So this would look like a good 5-minute entry, personally, for me. So if it snaps back up, I can go short right here. And once again, low probability, so I'm only going to go in with one contract. Just for visible representation. There you go. And my stop loss is always auto adjusted to 3984. Relatively a 5-point stop loss. So like I was indicating, I wanted to give it to me a 5-minute entry. So entered on the 5-minute. Yes, we're, back and forth, but it's reasonable to see this. I've seen this a lot of times. Basically, I don't give a shit about the outcome of this trade, because my trading plan, my risk parameters, all that aligns well with what I'm looking for. So you want to see it respect the high of this breaker right here. So yeah, let's see, midpoint of this gap. You want to see it respect that. I don't care if it stops me out. I'm okay with that. On clear cut days with bigger moves, that'll more than make up for a small little loss right here. So yeah, trying to quit this job I'm at, bro. That's understandable. I mean, you got to work the shitty jobs. You got to build yourself up somewhere. You got to stay down till you come up, right? So yeah, basically, let's say I were to take a loss right here. Okay, I would get away from the charts for a couple minutes, come back, reevaluate, possibly take another entry, or just simply wait until the PM session. And I'll usually get a win in the PM session. And if I take a loss in the PM session, that's my 2-loss roll. Charts close, I come back the next day and, try to recoup a win. Not trying to recoup my losses, just, staying within my trading plan. So entered on the 5-minute. We had a shift in market structure here after we traded above midnight opening, above 930 opening, respected premium arrays, mean threshold of this order block here. So those are all good indications of going short. But right now, it may come from my stop, and I don't give a shit. But now that I'm looking at it, I would adjust. Normally, I would adjust it right there. He's like, oh, he's adjusting his stop. Oh, just because this gap's right here. That's the only reason. So if it takes me out, that's fine. I only took this entry for visual representation for the viewers. So, yeah, that's a part of good trading. You gotta learn to not give a shit about the outcome, even if it's a win. You don't get all euphoric and all like, you know what I mean. Real traders know what I mean. Wait, Stevie Wicks, where do you work at? Let me know. Pop that down in the comments. Even ICT is speechless today. Yeah, that's the reality of trading, bro. Like, you can be the best trader in the world. I'm not saying ICT is. He's an amazing trader, but you can know everything there is to possibly know about the charts. You can be a fucking technical genius and, you know, still take losses and still not be profitable. And it's good to see days like this where ICT's like, yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't know. That's good for people to see because they think that they're going to know everything. Always know where price is going, and they're not. I'm not going to always know. But on one side of days, high probability days, my bread and butter setups that I love and I've seen countless times, then, okay, yes, I'm going to go in with confidence knowing that I'm going to take a win. But for today, yeah, it's probably going to take my stop. I'm okay with that. I'll reevaluate after this. If it gives me another entry, it might. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll come back for the PM session and look to get a win. $9.40. Let's see what he's blabbing about. Yeah, okay. So basically we closed below. The reason why I went short for a visual representation right here is we closed below this here, let me go back. This 5-minute gap here on the 1 minute, and then we repriced to this inefficiency right here. So price may have just missed my stop by fucking, what is it? 7.5. I don't know, like a half a point. And then go lower, but it could be repricing to this imbalance right here. Come for the high, stop me out. Either outcome, I don't give a shit. If I win, it's just another transaction. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just reading Twitter right now. He says it is very difficult to get a read on this action. Like I've been saying this whole time, right? But yeah, regardless of the outcome, I don't give a shit. I'm not moving anything. I'm not gonna add more contracts in to see if I can get a bigger win. Matter of fact, I didn't even adjust my take profit. I was so focused on blabbing my mouth. On a day like this, where we're not getting great volatility, just gonna set my take profit for right here. London session lows. The markets love to target those. I love those setups. So yeah, once again, it might have just missed my stop by like half a quarter. And then we get our move we've been looking to see. Come on, algorithm. Algorithm, be in my favor. Take my money, don't take my money, please. Just give me an outcome. Yeah, so let me check out this chat. Holy shit, we got 70 people in here and I don't have 70 likes? What the fuck are you guys doing? Hit that like button if you're enjoying this. Or if you think I'm a fraud and full of shit, don't know what I'm talking about, hit the like button as well. Even ICT. Oh yeah, I already read that comment. I'm getting lost in the comments. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, I missed my stop by 1/4 point. I'm only adjusting my stop if it trades below this low. Notice I'm never adjusting my stop unless we trade below a low. So keep that in mind. So we're getting that displacement I was looking for. Okay, that's nice to see. I have a great job, but it's stressful as hell, and I would rather have the freedom of trading. I'm older though, and I want to spend more time with family. Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, by the way, there's a lot of people nowadays that like to clown people that work jobs. They're fucking clowns. I think. Nothing wrong with working a job to build yourself up, and yeah. But yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, who the hell wants to be at a job when they have family at home they could be spending time with? Nobody. If they tell you different, they're lying out their ass. Because some people be like, oh, I just love my job. And there is people that do love their jobs if they, you know, the more enjoyable so-and-so jobs, they take more work, just like this. Literally anything you want to do in life, you got to put in the fucking work. Like, if you want to be a lawyer, doctor, all that shit, all those meaningful jobs, then you're going to have to put in some work. I mean, honestly, with how difficult trading is, I see it as equivalent to making the NBA if you make it in trading. I'm being honest. The NBA has like a .016 except, or I'm looking for the word here. Basically, there's like 450 players in the NBA, and there's obviously 7 billion people on this planet, so you can do the math there. Suit and tie today, nice. Sean, yeah. Well, actually, this isn't a suit and tie. It's just a little, a little polo. But yeah, I appreciate that. Loss is part of the job description. I got stopped, right? Hey, dude. Fuck it. It's just one simple transaction. That is not equivalent to your entire trading career. Okay? Just one transaction. Everyone takes losses. ICT takes losses. If someone's telling you they're not taking losses, unfollow them, block them, just stay far away from them. They're probably trying to take your money, okay? DX moving nicely up. Yeah, usually I just like to do like a pre-market analysis with DXY to get a bias and read on that. I don't like to keep shifting in between because it takes my focus off of what's currently happening in ES. So, like I was saying earlier, I wasn't going to take any entry unless we got a 5-minute, since we're in low volatility. Notice it respects the high of the breaker, the wick, the bodies. The bodies tell the story, wicks do the damage, right? And earlier I moved my stop up. There's probably some fucking trolls saying, oh, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He moved his stop up a little bit. It's still within my trading plan and my risk parameters. And I did that just at the high of this inefficiency. And look what happened. It traded to that inefficiency and missed my stop by like 0.75 of a point. So there was... Looks like ICT took 3 losses this AM. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looked. I was looking at his chart. It looks like he got stopped out a couple times. Once again, all right. Someone's gonna like clip this or some bullshit and take it out of context. But I love seeing shit like that, like ICT taking losses, because people. I love ICT as much as the next guy, but they hold him up and worship him, like he's like, he never takes a loss, like. No, that's not realistic. Realistic trading, people take losses. So, look here. Alright, god damn it. I always put low on the high and high on the... Alright. Intermittent term high. Market structure showing it wants to go for those London lows. Once again, very lethargic price action. I'm only adjusting my stop. It could come out and still take my stop. I don't give a shit. I don't care about the outcome of this trade. And that's how you got to be as a trader. You got to be emotionless in trades. I know it's hard, but... Where are you from, man? I grew up in Louisiana. Louisiana has a lot of good artists down there. They got a lot of good artists. Musical artists. I'm from Pennsylvania. Born and raised Pennsylvania. Not much to see here in Pennsylvania, but I enjoy my life. I'm way more blessed than most people have. I did not grow up rich by any means, like lower middle class. I would say, well, pretty much I grew up poor, honestly, if I'm being honest, when I was first growing up. But my mom, she always found a way to get me the shit I need. So I still wonder how she did that shit, but yeah, we made a way. Bro, where you at? I'm in Lebanon, PA. I am in. I don't want to drop the whole location, huh? No, I'm kidding. I'm in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. It's near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Moved down to Florida, no income tax. That's crazy because whenever I move, I want to move down south. Doesn't have to be Florida. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to move down south. So once again, not moving my stop unless we get meaningful displacement below this low. Come on, market, give me what I want. Come on. Notice what we have here. Structure. Still showing me it wants to go. God damn it. I thought I wrote intermittent term low again. We have 2 intermittent term highs now. What does that mean? It's gonna want to seek sell side, right? Is it gonna cover my stop? No, I'm joking. That's the last thing you want to do when you're in trades. Get all emotional and shit. Live funds. Until you experience live funds, you haven't experienced real trading. That doesn't mean rushing to live funds. Do not rush the process, because if you rush the process, all it's gonna do is set you back. Every single time. Every time you try to take a leap forward, you're gonna get fucking shoved back and humbled by the markets. So you do only paper trading, bro. Okay. Kamar, can you show me 6 months of live trades from you, please? I'm on Twitter at GeekayTheTrader. How old are you, bro? I am 20 years old. I know. Oh, this fucking 20-year-old thinks he knows it all. I don't know it all. I'm always learning. Yeah, someone else asked. Yeah, I'm 20. 20. Not even old enough to drink yet. Oh, and Kamar, don't get it twisted, buddy. In the future, I will be having live streams with live fund trades, so you don't gotta worry about me paper trading. So it could come up reasonably. Expect maybe take my stop loss. This is very shitty price action. Stop is not moving though. I'm not moving it lower to try and cut losses a little. But let's see. Okay, it's wicking off. You want to see that? I want to see it respect the high of this breaker once again. And yes, it's trading above this opposing inefficiency, but so yeah, look at it. Just take a look at this right here. Look at all that back and forth wick. This is not ideal shit that you want to be pushing it in. So if you take a look at these wicks, the last line of defense for this position I have on right now would be midpoint of this wick. Oh, you're 22? Oh, okay. Double your age and watching your stream. LOL. Never too old to learn though. Almost gone through the 2022 mentorship. Yep. It's a good little mentor. That's a good mentorship to go through. Russell, where are you from? Let me know in the comments. Say once again, structure pointing lower. It's respecting these opposing arrays so far. Stop is not moving unless we get meaningful displacement below this low right here. And if anyone didn't see, target would be this low right here, AM session lows. Whatever the outcome, we don't give a fuck. If you're a real trader, the outcome, I mean, this shit once you take so many trades, like, this is my 3rd year now, it just gets boring at a point. Well, not boring, but you get the point. Like, it's last ICT tweet says it all. I haven't been looking at his Twitter. Let me see what he's going on about. Let's see. In your early days of trading and development, you experience days like this in a strange impulse to over leverage to just something to pay out. This is suicide. Yeah. What he said is facts. Notice I only went in with one single contract. Why did I do that? The price action that we're currently within. I used one single contract. Never push your leverage in conditions like this. I can argue both sides of the market in here, and neither is finding any traction. That's what he says. Let's see if we can push lower here. Live money trading in this is foolish. Do it for the experience only. Yep. He's pretty much touching on a lot of things I was just saying. So that's good to see. Let's see. Yeah, so it could come up and get my stop loss. I'm okay with that. I'll probably come back and on the live stream reevaluate in the PM. We might get a meaningful price run since we're super choppy in the AM. Once again, just wait for the motherfucking one-sided days. Clean price action. It's going to be a movie. It's going to be entertaining. Money is going to be made from you guys and me. Scotland, UK. Man, honestly, that is one of the things that I think is awesome about trading. It's like it's so many people from all around the world, global type shit. It's like, you know, they're all within this community. So, do you also have a signal group for the guys who want to trade at work? Okay, I can see that could be problematic if you're on a stream during work. Honestly, I was running a signal service for $50 a month on Discord, but ultimately I switched to just giving it for free on YouTube live streams. So there's that. Notice I'm trading in the most shittiest possible conditions that I've seen probably in the last, like, this is probably the shittiest day we've had in a month, I'd say. And, you know, I'm remaining my composure. Stop is not moving. Only risked one contract. That's all. And we're getting displacement lower. It could come from my take profit or it can come from my stop loss. Either way, I don't give a shit. Even if I win. Who gives a shit? It's just one simple transaction. So how many handles would this be? This would be... Notice I'm going for low-hanging fruit. This right here. So there we go. That's the displacement. I want to see where are we currently within. Oh no, I was going to say we're in the macro, but we're not. So yeah, if we get meaningful displacement below these lows, the stop will be lowered to right here. Okay, let me catch up on these messages retracted. Dude, no, don't delete messages, bro. I'm here to respond to all of them. Kabamo, nice price move on the DXY daily. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, nope. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome to my live stream. I'm from Canada, work in cybersecurity. Great career, but hate having to ask my boss for time off. This is a huge change in career. Yeah, shit, dude. I'm glad to be having someone from Canada in my live stream. Cybersecurity, that sounds like a decent job. Sounds like a pretty good job. And yeah, it definitely is a huge change in a career. It's definitely a big lifestyle switch. And having to ask your boss for time off Yeah, no one wants to do that. If they tell you they do, they're full of shit. Do you also make live streams in the PM session too? Yes, I did say if we have sloppy, I will come back for the PM session. Notice where my entry was though. Here, I'll show you guys. Within this 5-minute gap, and right at the bottom of this breaker right here. And notice how much time I've been sitting through this. I think I entered right at 10:23, and it is now 10:46. So you see these sped up clips, and it looks like it goes to their take profit real quick. But reality is, you gotta wait. Unless we get high volatility days, those are gonna be the fun days. Just wait. I'm telling you guys. Man, I'm trying to keep up with all these comments. There's so many comments. Love. Luke. Okay, yeah, we're getting that displacement. Once again, if we go below these lows, meaningfully, stop is getting lowered. But Luke, I started with the Went series. That was the first ever series I watched. W.E.N.T series. And then from there I went to Scout, Sniper, and then I believe Market Maker. And then from there, core content. It was, admittedly, it was core content. It was some fucking clown leaked ICT's private mentorship core content, and I did watch it. Okay, yeah, so stop is getting lowered. We're getting that displacement now. Stop is lowered. Risk is lowered. And I'm debating if I want to move my take profit up and go for even lower hanging fruit because of the current market we're in. So if I took yeah, 9.5 handles, I'm going to move it to this low. I'm totally fine with that on a day like this. I don't need big wins. I'm not here to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'm more than okay with a 9.5 handle run on a day where ICT took 3 losses. Or I don't know if that's true. I wasn't looking at his tweets, but someone said that. I'm more than okay. Man, I'm doing better than most people if I just get 9.5 handles. I mean, shit. So risk is lowered. Notice this is like 1 to, I'm just gonna eyeball it, like 1 to 3 point something risk to reward. Okay, this could be a little IOFFED, institutional order flow entry drill. Send it lower to this low. So guys, if I'm placing trades like this on days like this and sitting through all this shit on a live stream, holding my composure, just wait till the days where we have real volatility, one-sidedness. I think you guys will enjoy it. So 83 motherfucking people up in here. I wasn't even checking the viewer count. Usually I thought I had like 20 if I'm being honest. Appreciate everyone being here. If you haven't already, I'm doing this all for free. No ad revenue. No nothing. I'm not getting anything. Just hit the like button, that's all. Appreciate it. I'm trying to keep up with this chat, man. Why do you have double intermittent term high? Wouldn't the left ones be considered long-term high? This is the long-term high up here, above the midnight opening. This is the intermittent term high because we repriced into an inefficiency. Lower high to the left, lower high to the short-term high to the left. Intermittent term high, we repriced into an inefficiency. Short-term high to the left, short-term high to the left. So that was my thought process with the outlining that. First trade for the day, yes sir. It is my first trade for the day. You can go back and rewind. This is my only trade for today. One single contract. Very good stop management. And that's how you got to do it on days like this. And even if I got stopped out, I don't even know if I'd be re-entering in here. Like I said, the outcome, I don't give a shit. Just another transaction. One trade, one trading day, one trading week does not capture your entire trading career. Aren't you afraid of operators? Kumar, can you elaborate on that? Because I have no idea what you mean. David from Nigeria, are you funded? I will be going for funding. I'm debating if I want to do that on live some days or not. We'll see. Hi GK, I'm from Ghana, learning a lot from you. You're doing great, bro. Thanks for your time. Nah, thank you for that comment. I appreciate that. Thanks, Evan. Evans? Is it? Okay. You gotta get a second screen, my guy. I know. I know. Trust me. I will. That's coming soon. And then I'm gonna make a video called GK the Trader, the ultimate trading setup. That's gonna bring in the views, baby. Nah, I don't give a shit about views. I'm just kidding. The only reason why I could literally just be on my own, silent, in the charts. The only reason why I'm doing these live streams is to help other people. I don't give a fuck. Maybe down the line I can get ad revenue, but I really don't give a shit, honestly. Like I said, I was aiming for these London lows, but I'm okay with 9.5 handles. So it looks like it is going to go for that. Stop is still intact. I will move it above this swing high right here. Risk is lowered. And take profit should be coming in soon. So actually in this scenario with displacement like this, stops would be rolled to break even. So I'm just gonna like put it like right there. And the funny part is I've had trades before. This is the reality of trading. Shit like this is absolutely gonna happen to maybe multiple times. I don't know. I've had trades where like I have my take profit here. It misses it by like 1/4 of a point and then comes the whole way back up for my stop. That's the reality of trading. Shit happens. So you definitely want to see it notice how it got below this, respected the low end of it. It's going back to this volume imbalance, order block. Love what you are doing, baby. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. How about removing the grid lines? Grid lines? Oh, you're talking about this. My fault. Let me get that arrow. There, that's better, right? So once again, look at that choppy shit I sat through this morning. Look at that, folks. Crazy morning, right? So this is what you want to see, respecting the high of this old inefficiency over here. Let me go back once more. This inefficiency right here. Yes, sir. Andrew, yes, sir. I'm glad to have you here, man. Appreciate your comment. Let me go back. Do you take trading every day looking for the same setup, sir? Or do you trade every day? Hell, no, I do not trade every day. I do not need to. You don't need to. You got to have a trading plan, and you got to have trading goals. Like, say, maybe you want to go for 6% a week or something like that. Once you hit that, you're done. Get the fuck out of the markets. Don't give your money back. I'm from Spain, Augustin. I'm glad to have you here, man. Shout out to Spain. Kudos for keeping your stop intact. Cedar, yes, sir. Yeah, okay. Signal service active. I want to buy it and support you. Trader FX. The good thing is I'm not selling anything. I'm doing this all for free. Not a dime. Signals right in here. Probably 3 times a week, realistically. So, Yeah, no, you don't have to buy anything. If you want to support me, just show up to my live streams and hit the like button. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You guys do not need to give me your money. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to take your money. Eventually, if I do hit the only thing I could see me selling, quote unquote, is if I'm like 10 watch hours away from being able to monetize YouTube. So once again, I don't give a shit about the ad revenue. I'm not here for that. I could like add super chats, and if you guys have like questions, like more advanced questions, I'll answer that for you. I think it's like $4 for a super chat or something like that. I might do something like that, like a live Q&A. Dean, thank you for your streams. I learned a lot. Yes, sir. That's what I love to hear. So obviously, in hindsight, ideally, the stop would stay above this high, but because I thought we were gonna like rush to my take profit, but obviously we didn't have that happen. But I mean, my stop placement, like what I'm thinking while I'm placing my stop in a certain position, I'm thinking like, okay, if it comes up to where my stop is, I wouldn't even want to be in the marketplace anyway, because if it comes up here, it's most likely not going to continue lower. So let me take a look at the NAS, because the NAS might have already taken out the low. So it got closer, but didn't take it out. So it's respecting the upper end of this inefficiency. Love to see that. I'm going to take this off because I don't really need it. You guys like that Chad face? Nah, I'm fucking with you. Keep it up, man. The people will follow, or the people will come and the ad revenue will follow. Steven or Stefan, I appreciate you. What time do you usually come on? 9:30, unless we have high impact news drivers at 8:30. That's the only exception to my 9:30 live streams. Thank you for the streams. I learned a lot. I think I might have already read that. Yeah, I did. Appreciate you once again. Ronnie here from Uganda. Do you do Forex? I used to, but I haven't been in Forex recently because it hasn't been giving me the setups that I normally look for. But no, actually recently there still is, don't get it twisted, there is good setups in Forex still. I'm not saying there's not, but yeah. Will you also make a group or something for signals too, the people who work at the time you live stream? Yeah, well, someone else commented that, Nico. I didn't really think about that. I was running a Discord $50 a month signal service. I gave out some pretty good signals, but I like the live streams more. So yeah, once again, it might come up and snap my stop loss. I'm fine with that. What's that? $25. If the only thing I lose is $25 on a day like this, just let me take this all off. Look at that. On a day like this, if I only lose $25, that's fucking amazing. Like, just look at this. Look at the, like, I've never seen something like this in, like, the past month. Like, just go back. Like, this might be some manual intervention, if I'm being honest. Now that I'm thinking about it. This might be some manual intervention. So, anyways, no group. I'm doing everything for free in these live streams. Maybe in the future, I still don't even know then. Yeah, no, I'm just going to continue to do everything for free in here. So yeah, stop. It's going to be taken out. $25 loss on a crazy day like this. That is amazing in my eyes. Look at that. Look at that motherfucker. You do not want to be pushing it on a day like this. No, no, no. So there goes the stop loss. Order canceled. I am more than pleased to be out of this marketplace right here. And if you're pushing it right now and you took multiple trades, you don't want to be doing that going forward. Let's see what ICT's tweeting about. I haven't checked his tweets. Coughing my lungs up and looking at charts and with watery eyes doesn't make it easier, LOL. Okay, so yeah, he was basically calling out shorts, calling out the level where I had my take profit. Pretty much, yeah. He shared a chart earlier. It looked like he took a few losses. That's realistic because every trader takes losses, so there's no shame in that, especially on a day like this. So, yeah, if you guys are looking for trades in this shit, not gonna work out. Okay, just once again, I'm just gonna leave this right here for you guys. Just check that out. Just let me know if you want to trade in that. I haven't seen price action like this in months. Or, I don't want to say that because I might have, but I don't remember every single trading day, but yeah. Thanks so much for your time and insights. We'll be looking for setups this PM. Cedar, I appreciate you being here. Cedar is like my OG, pretty much. He's the first one that showed me support, I guess. So yeah, this is obviously manual intervention. This isn't like the normal algorithm working. This is obvious manual intervention. This price action here is meant to break traders. So yeah, you're leading. I see you saying to the buy side. I would not be saying that because there's like, okay, yeah, it might run to the buy side, but there's no entry in this at all. And if you're trading in this right now, that is absolutely a gamble. As of right now, this is reasonable for the sell side, but after that, like, that is manual intervention. That is when the people who are in charge, I guess so, they're like, okay, no one's making money today, give me your money. That's basically what's going on. So I guess I'll continue to outline here. I'm going to take out this old breaker. And we got this breaker right here. Yeah. Why is it a breaker, eh? A little manual intervention breaker, I see, eh? I hate to say, but ICT gambled so much today. I'm just going to leave that there. I don't want to say anything. It was probably paper though. I would imagine experienced traders like him wouldn't be trading that live. So, notice I mentioned I had a paper account locked and loaded for today. A paper account with one contract. That's all I had to give the markets today because, I mean, it's unfortunate. This is the reality of trading here. It's not always going to be clean. Any reason for this scam price action? I thought Tuesdays were usually good. You were right. See, look at it. Hold that thought. See it respecting this breaker right here? You want to see it propel off of that and go into the buy side. I'm not giving any signals in this because this is absolutely designed to break you. You saw I took the short here. Look how close it look how close it got to my take profit. Let's see. Like one handle away, and then it just explodes up. Manual intervention here, boys. Morning macro, I would not be depending on any macros right now because of what we're in right now. So do you sometimes, or this live stream was my first one I could watch. It was sick, man. Learned a lot. When will you be doing your next live stream, or which days can you usually stream in general? Well, this week I stream today and tomorrow. You could reasonably expect me to be live streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like write down a schedule or some shit, because I am gonna be live streaming at least 3 times per week. I need at least, I'm sorry guys, but I need at least a couple days without me blabbing my mouth and you know, just me in the charts, nothing else. Do you sometimes close your position, or do you keep it for stop or profit? I mean, close my position today when I saw this chop. No, I do not. I keep my stop loss intact, everything intact. I'm not moving anything. I'll let the price do what it does. Mr. Paul, do you trade only the days and time with the high impact news? I go with what price gives me. If it's giving me my personal setup that I love and it's high probability, I can frame it one side, I'm in there. No hesitation, I'm taking it. I took this with hesitation. Stop was intact. I went short right here. Stop was right here. Went the whole way down. Missed my take profit by at one handle, and just, you know, rallies away. IDR protocol. If you're referring to the master, I do not endorse that. Basically, he just took a concept right out of core content, opening range, and made it his own. So I do not endorse that at all. That's fraudulent, and I could be wrong. Maybe he has some special shit that I don't know about, but yeah, I'm not endorsing that. Can you share your favorite setup? You know what? You just gave me a great idea for a video. Ad revenue free. That will definitely be in the cards for a future video. So obviously now we're finally getting price action without this. Once again, let's have a moment of silence for those who pushed it in this. This is designed to take your head off cleanly. So yeah, this is absolutely a gamble. Once again, the entry I took, one single contract, was reasonable. Okay, we had a shift here, market structure, respecting the premium arrays above opening price, both opening prices, 9:30 and the midnight. We get a market structure shift lower, reprices to the inefficiency, and then we had a reasonable target right here below this low. My take profit was right here, missed it by a handle, rallies away. And although we are in some type of manual intervention manipulation, you could say this is the 1050 to 1110 macro. Like, I forget who commented it, but you could say that the macros are used to tap untapped liquidity pools, which would be this right here reasonably, but with manual intervention, anything can happen. Alright. Man. Talking for like, I don't even know how long I've been going. Hour 37 minutes. Yeah. It's tiring moving this mouse so much. MP, appreciate you, man. Bitcoin mommy. Love the name. Beautiful morning. First time on here. Glad to have you here. Make sure you come back for the other streams. I will be streaming 3 times weekly. Wonder how the algo box is doing right now. No, but in all actuality, there's many strategies out there that bring profitability for other traders. Once again, I know other traders making money with different strategies. I personally don't know anyone making money with the algo box. I could be wrong, but I know people making money with other strategies. It's all about psychology and discipline and risk management, all other shit that plays into it that isn't talked about. Everyone thinks it's all about the order block, fair value gap, whatever technical analysis tools you use. They think it's all about that. It's not. That's like pretty much secondary, if I'm being honest. How old are you, GK? I am 20 years old. 20. The young kid that thinks he knows it all. Thank you for today, MP. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you tune in. Yeah, I'm just watching the chat on my phone, so I'm gonna see what ICT's tweeting about now. He tweets his ass off. Let's see. Notice, hold on. I was looking at this, but I didn't mention it. I outlined the breaker here. Notice how it respects that. I just didn't want to call anything out because it's like a manual intervention type of scenario here. Anything can happen. I mean, it literally could come up to this high and just like snap out. Like anything can happen right now. Because why would I be wanting to go long in here? Hold on, so let me go back to the 15. Why do we be wanting to go long in this, and we have this untapped liquidity pool here and the London lows here? That's foolery. Absolute foolishness, eh? And it's being lethargic again. See that? ICT says, want to see 1007 high slice through now. No slow testing of it. Well, it looks like that's what we're getting right now so far. You want to see this old inefficiency back here that I outlined act as a, what's the word? Support. Wait, what the hell? Okay, alright. This tweet just caught me off guard because this is not usual of ICT. He said taking along here for 3,996, and if I can get 400. Yeah, ICT, I don't think that's a good idea calling out levels in price action like this. A lot of people are going to break themselves. I didn't mean that in like a disrespectful way. That's just not usual of him to tweet something like this in scenarios like this. Especially after he was tweeting, let's see. Let me go back. Stopped out on the long. Very difficult to get a read this morning. Took a loss on the short. Man, ICT, what's going on, man? Yeah, so he's saying he took 2 losses. Me personally, if I took 2 losses, my charts would be closed and I wouldn't come back to the PM session. That's just how I do it. How long do you study? Sorry, I was looking at other 3 years now. This is my 3rd year. Lots of hard work, lots of sacrifices, lots of events I had to miss to make way for this. So probably gonna be wearing glasses by the time I'm 40 because of how much screen time I get looking at the charts. Yeah. Have you tried getting funded? I will be going for funding in the future. I will keep everyone that supports my live streams updated on that, along with my signals. Thanks, bro. Deep Patel. No, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here and commenting. Nah, you good, bro. You could disagree with him, laugh my ass off. Yeah, bro. I mean, some of these ICT followers, they go hard, bro. Like if someone says anything opposing him, like they go crazy. They're like, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, that's just not. I was just saying that's not typical of him to tweet stuff like that. Because we are once again take a pause. Let's look at this 15-minute time frame. and then he's calling a long right here. So that's not, personally, if I have a big as a following as he does, I wouldn't be calling shit right now, okay? So you see that choppiness. Obviously now we have this big displacement. I just wouldn't be trusting it after all this. Untapped liquidity pool. Once again, just because there is like equal lows, it doesn't have to go to it. It can like come back to it like a day later or something like that. Yeah, TB, yes. That's what I was saying. Love ICT, but he says it's suicide to trade today. 1 second later, entering long here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just not typical of him. I don't. Yeah. Just like, yeah, he said it was suicide, and then, yeah. At least he was being honest about taking losses. I mean, I think he said he took like three, maybe 4 losses or something like that. Personally, 2 losses for me. That's it. I'm done. I literally have a trading plan written in my notebook. Percentage goals, stop, how much risk I'm going to take on. I risked 1% with this trade, I believe. I entered, if I'm recalling this right, I entered at 3986. Stop was at, yeah, that was like, yeah, that's like less than 1% risk, honestly. Might be just 1% risk. I'm not a mathematical genius, so I can't do the calculations in my head right now, but in hindsight, obviously, I got the entry here. In hindsight, I could have taken profits at like 7 handles and just called it a day because of how choppy we are. Everyone's a genius in hindsight, though, so the past is the past. We're moving forward, boys. We don't move backwards. ICT called 4 wrong trades. Yeah, yeah, I said what I needed to say. I definitely don't agree with the tweets. I love ICT. I love him as much as the next guy. Hour before lunch macro, might push it up there. Yes, indeed, you are correct. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm sorry, guys. I can't call anything out in price action like this. It's obvious manual intervention. This is meant to break anyone that's entering positions this morning. I mean, just look what happened. Here, let me go take a look at the Dow to see if it did take out that low. So just look at this. Dow took out the 3 o'clock lows that I was targeting. ES. So that is showing strength technically, but once again. All right, look, guys. My signal for today is just, enjoy yourself in my live stream if you want. Don't close your charts, whatever you want to do, but just do not enter a trade. That's my signal for today. Okay. Going forward, it's going to be a lot more fun. I'm going to be calling one-sided trades. We're all going to be making some money, okay? So, yeah. The only thing I could reasonably outline right here, like I said earlier, is the breaker. Trades back to that, into the inefficiency, leaves these open. And notice what else happened. What's this green line right here? See, it supports that. This green line is midpoint. Oh, wait, no, I'm tripping. Wait. Oh, yeah, midpoint of this wick right here. The algorithms refer to these price points. See that right there? These wicks in here, midpoint of that. Boom. But it's easy to outline that in hindsight. It's another thing to execute on it with a live trade. I'm not taking any trades, okay? I took 1 loss for $25 after it was 1 handle away from my take profit. If anyone's in here didn't see. So ICT only makes money with YouTube, trust me. I'm not here to talk about another guy's money. He's taught me a lot of stuff. He's helped me a lot. He's taught me a lot. But I mean, you are correct. He does make a shit ton of money off of YouTube. He said, I think he said he made like 300K in like 2022 from YouTube. I mean, that's insane. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm not here to disparage that. I'm my own trader. I use his concepts personally. It's not the only strategy that can make you money, but that's just what I go with. About to get some water. I'll be back in a sec. Oh shit, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh no. In case anyone was wondering, yes, that was a joke. He caught a breaker block, order block, not enter at 996. No, yeah, I know that. He called that level out, I think, when he was around here. I just didn't agree with the tweets there, because with that large of a falling, you shouldn't be calling out trades that you're entering with a manual intervention like this. I mean, once more, I'm going to go back to the 15-minute time frame. This is designed to take your money and break you. Absolutely, no other way around it. Obviously, now in hindsight, we got this huge move up. But, I mean, who's buying right there? Nobody. Unless you're gambling, nobody is getting an entry right here, okay? There's nothing in here that would say signal long. In hindsight, bro, commit to your jokes. Don't explain them. Alright, I'll keep that in mind going forward. When are you streaming again? Possibly tomorrow morning at... Let me take a look at that economic calendar. Yeah. Oh shit, we have 10 o'clock news again tomorrow. So 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Be here, be square. I'm anticipating we'll get a large run to the downside tomorrow, but I'm not a genie. I have to give what get what price gives me. He said he made more money though education than trading throughout his career. Yeah, he did say that. I did see that clip, but once again, I'm not here to disparage another man's money. Either way, he's rich as hell. I mean, even just off of YouTube alone, I mean, he made a fuck ton of money, but that's not my place to, you know, speak on that. Once again, I'm doing all this shit for free. Outlining everything, giving signals for free, no ad revenue. Let's go, baby. No, I'm kidding. Don't push it in this. Alright, so I might reprice to this volume imbalance right here. You see that right there? These two candles right here, single pass through, only closed in by the wicks. That is very inefficient. The algorithms will refer to that. Obviously, in hindsight, we had manual intervention. Wants to take everyone out. No one's making money. We just tapped this liquidity pool right here and left this liquidity pool intact. So maybe if I had to give an opinion right now, I would say the PM session would target these lows down here. But what time is it? Yeah, it's 11:25. So unless we get like a crazy push like right now, I would say close your charts until, let me go to the marker, 13:30 right here, 1 o'clock. So around this time interval right here, I'm not considering. All right, look. So this time right here on the chart, all the way to this space down here, I'm not considering anything in here. I don't give a shit about it unless I need to refer to like an inefficiency or something. Only thing that matters is the right side of 1:30 p.m. In some instances, there's always an exception to everything in trading. In some instances, I'll use the 1 o'clock marker here. ICT have a Telegram group. No, he does not have a Telegram group. There's a lot of scammers in the comments trying to get people to join ICT's Telegram group, and a lot of people got scammed with that, so do not fall for that scam. I know some people are like, "Oh, that's a short right there." I'm not calling it a short. I'm not entering anything. I took a $25 loss after it was a couple quarters of a point away, or one handle away from my take profit. How do you know that he made 4 losses a day? Man, what are you guys so interested in ICT? Well, I understand why, but yeah, he did post. I think he took like 3 losses or something. I don't know if it was 4. Everyone takes losses though. I mean, who gives a shit really? Let me check his tweet, see what he's going on about. Volume imbalance 1 minute. Well, we have one right here, a volume imbalance right here. We have one right here. So he says his stop loss is at 390. So that would mean the stop's taken? Stops if 3996 books, yes. Or no, okay, never mind. 396 would be right here. I was thinking it was this high. My mistake. ICT says, yes, Tom, ... It is a shitty morning. So yeah, if someone like ICT is tweeting that like making tweets like that saying it's suicide, and then he says 3 times that he's stopped out, that's a clear indication that you do not want to be in the marketplace. That's why I didn't agree with this tweet when he called out a long, because I mean we're clearly in manual intervention right now, so he was trying to flex ICT. Wait, what? Oh, it feels like he was trying to flex a bit and backfired. Alright, come on, Joshua. If you're going to be up in here making negative comments, I don't want you here, okay? Trading obviously is not for the weak. We know that, but, I mean, arguing over ICT, like, come on, who gives a shit, dude? Like, we all take losses. Maybe I misinterpreted that comment wrong. I don't know. My mistake. So, I'm going to type it out. Signal for the day. You asked if he was trying to flex, bro. Oh, okay, I got you. My fault. Was he? Nah, I really don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, so I don't know. I don't think he was trying to flex or anything, but to be fair, he did say study purposes only today. But here's the thing. He has a huge following. They all look up to him and think he never takes losses and stuff like that. And come on now, like you're really trying to convince me that if he calls out a long, everyone's not going to jump into that and buy right away. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people will. So that's why I didn't agree with that tweet, because this was after he was saying this is suicide, it's a shitty day, all this stuff, and then he said like three different tweets how he got stopped out. So, like I said, me personally, if I take 2 losses, charts are closed, reevaluate at the PM session. So yeah, I will be ending this live stream shortly. I wish I could have gave you guys some more value, but I mean, there's not much I can do in this choppiness here. I mean, hey, new here. Just because the market is choppy doesn't mean it has to be manual intervention. Algo can't make it look like this. I mean, it can. It can, but I mean, you see shit like this, and then you see stuff like this. It trades down, and then boom, out of nowhere, just doesn't even tap this liquidity pool. Boom, off for the races. That is a sign that there was some type of like. So it runs on the algorithm, but yeah, the markets run on algorithms booked by obviously AI and humans. But sometimes, you know, that hand will come in. The people who run everything, they'll come in and do what they need to do. He is a genius, but he doesn't do what he preaches. If he says he's not going to tweet until tomorrow, keep tweeting all day, and so on with trading. But I think he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, you're right, he can. Thought manual intervention was big moves in one direction like CPI. CPI is manual intervention. That's like a calculated manual intervention that you see coming. Stuff like this on a casual Tuesday, you don't see stuff like this coming. Clearly, ICT didn't himself, the one I learned from. He tweeted how he took 3 losses, like I said, and I could be wrong, but it was showing indications of some type of manual intervention hand coming in. So, like I said earlier, we're repricing to this small volume imbalance here. See that? Should act as support if it wants to continue higher. Notice the volume imbalance that I outlined on the 5 minute is the same as the 1 minute. That means it is very inefficient. So if it races through this, I mean, we're not at a... The best setups that I get is if I don't get a setup from anywhere from 8:30 to 10:30, maybe to 11, I'm done. Okay, I'm not considering anything else. Tell us more on how you developed trading psychology. What were the hardest struggles you had learning? It was hard, man. I mean, shit, it's not easy. I had to make a lot of I didn't realize what I was getting myself into, if I'm being honest. Like, there's sacrifices that have to be made. It's hard. And after putting hours in, that's the only way you get to the, like, some realizations. Like, oh, this only happens if this, and that. Like, I'd have to make a whole video on it, but he's for show using a sim account without saying, and someone will use their hard-earned money following him. Not cool at all. Yeah. Finest 2 times. That's exactly what. I'm glad someone else is agreeing. He has a huge following, and everyone sees him as a great trader. He is a great trader, but I mean, if you're sending tweets out like that, especially newer traders are gonna get in, and because look, if they took that long right there, I mean, that's their stop loss right there. Oh, maybe it's like down here or something, but you get the point. 21 and know what you mean. Laugh my... Yeah. I really didn't even think about it that deep, honestly. finest. Now that you say that, like, there's people with hard-earned money. I mean, that's their own fault. I mean, if they're grown, that's their own fault. But at the same time, I mean, you have a huge following like that. It's not a good idea. Fifth stop for ICT. All right, TB. I mean, you shouldn't be celebrating another man's loss. I mean, that's kind of. This is a little ridiculous, though. I mean, this isn't typical of ICT. He should be out of. He's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants. But me personally, I think he should be out of the marketplace. But that's just my opinion. I'm a random ass 20-year-old who gives a shit what I think. He's his own man. Stopped on the balance. Okay, yeah, I see what you're referring to. Please make videos more often so we can learn more. Yes, sir. I got you, fam. I have very good videos on psychology. TB, you are correct. Never overtrade. All right, TB. TB, calm down, bro. I'm not here to rip on the man that I learned from. I was just disagreeing with his tweets this morning, but that's all. That's. Oh, okay, you love ICT. I only trade. Okay, all right, I got you. TB, go to bed. Oh shit, shit. We got a little fight stirring up in the comments. I think there's only one way to settle this. You guys gotta have a boxing match. Let's set it up. I'll pay for everything. Shit, yeah. I want to call this a wrap, but I'm enjoying myself just reading this shitty tape and chopping it up with you guys. So these two down close candles is one order block, so you want to see how it reacts there. Go to the oh yeah, 15 minutes, still looking very ugly. Do not go long in here. It could look like a long, obviously, but look at the time of day we're at. It is 11:37 after all this shit, okay? It is repriced into this order block. So what I would want to see going into the PM session, maybe if we get a reaction off of here, goes higher, maybe taps this and this, keeps this high intact, which we want to see, and then PM session, you know, maybe we'll get like a little setup, stop run, displacement, and then I can target these lows and the London lows. And London lows, depends what context you have. London lows are targeted a lot. There's a lot of liquidity under London lows and London highs, so forth and so on. Once again, we're above the opening. Why does price go above the opening? They offer it above opening price, invites liquidity higher, invites liquidity, and then goes down on a normal day. I'm speaking if this were a normal day. Obviously, you see wick. Oh, random rally. No, it wasn't random. It was manual rally, and now we're just like lethargically trading down. So yeah, I think I'm gonna come back in the PM session here. There's not too much else to see here. You got the breaker here. Monitor, see if it respects that. It did respect it here. Went higher into this high. And I think that's all she wrote. If you guys have any more questions, I'm here to answer them. In DC. Hi, Cena, if I pronounce that right. How you doing? ICT is only support and resistance. It's easier for noobs to understand the way ICT presents. Alright. I'm a skeptic. Loving someone does not mean I will worship him. Yeah, it's a great mindset to have. You should never worship no man. Pops Mahone, I do not agree with that comment. I don't think anyone willingly trades in shitty environments just to give a lesson, because he was literally tweeting, "This is suicide and this is shitty." He said it's a shitty morning. All this. I don't think that was the goal here. I just. Pops Mahone, he says time and time again not to use them as signal service, so if people are trading and losing money, that's on them. Yes, you are correct. They're grown people. That is absolutely on them. That's their fault. But at the same time, if I have a large following and people look up to me as a great trader and I'm reputable, all that stuff, I'm not giving signals it's basically a signal. He literally said I'm going long, and you know damn well people are going to go long when they see that. One last question, Bond. How could we have predicted that today was going to be a choppy market? Do you have a feeling it would be? No, not at all. The only possible indication that could have led to that is, okay, we had this run lower, and we had a relatively large range prior to the New York session. So that's the only thing that you got to watch out for that can possibly lead to a choppy 9:30 opening. On a normal day, I would have caught that short in there. Most likely would be like down here by now, maybe even tapping into this on a normal day. Wait till them normal days. It's gonna be a movie. All right, yeah. So I think that's gonna be a wrap here. I might come back in the PM, give some signals if we finally get that run I've been waiting for all morning. I do not trade crypto. I used to trade Forex. I may come back to it if we get cleaner price action. There is setup still. I know people that trade Forex and are making money, so whatever works for you. So this is gonna be a wrap, guys. I appreciate everyone that came out, supported, commented, liked. Yeah, hit that like button if you haven't, by the way. Appreciate you all coming out. This is gonna be end to this. I will most likely be live streaming 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. Surely we'll get some cleaner price action tomorrow, and I'll be able to give you guys some high probability signals, as well as give you a visual representation of me managing a position live. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for coming out.